And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do, that I may have eternal life?
Right. So one came to Mashiach Yahushai and said, Good master, what should I do to obtain eternal life? That means to live forever. Read.
And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good?
Say, why callest me what?
Good.
Y'all hear this? So why call me good? Read.
There is none good but one.
There's none good but one. Read.
That is the Most High.
That is who?
The Most High.
That is the Most High. Read.
But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
So eternal life, he said life, which is eternal life, everlasting life, said keep the commandments. If you want to reach your eternal life, keep the commandments. How you going to keep the commandments if you don't know the commandments? Go ahead.
He said unto him, Which?
So he said, which commandment? Read.
Hamashiach Yahushai said, Thou shalt do no murder.
Thou shalt do no murder. Read.
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Don't commit adultery. Read.
Thou shalt not steal.
Thou shalt not steal. Read.
Thou shalt not bear false witness.
Don't be lying. Those liars not going to make it either. Read.
Honor thy father and thy mother.
Honor thy father and thy mother. Read.
And thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
And thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. What does he quote? He quoted the Ten Commandments. You know? But that's pertaining to who? These commandments that he named was pertaining to who?
Israel. The Torah of Israel.
I mean, as far as the commandments. Commandments are dealing with what we dealing with? What's the subject matter we dealing with?
Kindness.
Yeah. Right? So what is he dealing with? When he named these particular commandments.
That's the moral.
I'm saying, I know, but I'm saying, but as far as what he's saying here is pertaining to who? How we deal with each other. That's why he left us off with thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. So you're supposed to be murdering your brother, you're supposed to be committing adultery, you know, trying to get with his woman. Thou shalt not steal, you're supposed to be stealing from your brother, you shouldn't be lying to your brother. You got to honor your father and your mother. You see what I'm saying? This is all the commandments broken down to how we deal with each other. He didn't even bring the Most High in this. For this particular man. He was a rich man. He didn't bring honor the Most High. You know, thou shalt serve the Most High with all. Get Exodus 20th chapter. You see, he didn't bring in the first part of the commandments. He is dealing with him on how he is. How he is, you know what I mean? You do it tomorrow. Start at verse 1.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 1. And the Most High spake all these words, saying, I am the Most High thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other idols before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, Yahweh, thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me, and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Most High thy power in vain, for the Most High will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain.
That's it. The rest of it is dealing with how we deal with each other.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So he didn't go to the first part of how we got to serve the Most High. He went directly to how we deal with each other. That's why the subject matter is what we're dealing with. You know, the kindness and the goodness that we're dealing with each other, man. So what did he give? He gave him the second part of the commandments. You see what I'm saying? Start at verse 12. Because from 8 to 11 is dealing with the Sabbath. How important the Sabbath day is to the Most High. But we're looking at what he gave him. Start at verse 12.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 12. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Most High thy power giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill, murder. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's.
Right. So he gave him that part, was dealing with who? How we deal with each other. Morally right. You see this? Okay. Go back to Matthew 19. And start at 18 again.
Matthew chapter 19, verse 18.
So he said, you're going to enter into everlasting life, keep the commandments. Verse 18, read.
He said unto him, which?
He said, which commandments, read?
Hamashiach said, thou shalt not do murder.
See, this, he knows the spirit of this man. Thou shalt not murder, read.
Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Honor thy father and thy mother. And thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Right. So, this is what he gave to this young man. What did he say? What did the young man say? Read.
The young man said unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up.
He said, all these things I kept from my youth up. Read.
What lack I yet?
He said, what do I lack? Read.
Hamashiach said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect,
if you will be perfect, like he told us, we supposed to be perfect because the Most High is perfect. Read.
Go and sell that thou hast.
He said, go and sell what you have. Read.
And give to the poor.
And give to the poor. You want to be perfect? Sell what you have and give to the poor. Read.
And thou shalt have treasure in heaven.
You shall have treasure in heaven. Read.
And come and follow me.
He said, and come and follow him. What happened? Read.
But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions.
Yeah, you want to give it up. You want to give up them possessions. Forget that. I'm not doing this. Go to, since we're in Matthew, get Matthew 25, the 25th chapter. Matthew 25, and start at verse 31. It's very, very important.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory.
So let you know that Mashiach Yahushua is coming back. Who's talking? Mashiach Yahushua. He said when he come back in his glory, read.
And all the holy angels with him.
And all the holy angels with him, read.
Then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory.
Then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. I mean, he's going to be ruling with power, rules, and authority of the Most High. Go ahead.
And before him shall be gathered all nations.
He's going to gather all nations before him, read.
And he shall separate them.
He's going to integrate them.
Separate them.
So we're going to separate all the nations, read.
One from another.
One from another, read.
As a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats.
He's going to separate them like the shepherd divides the sheep from the goats. Come on.
And he shall set the sheep on his right hand.
Set the sheep on his right hand, read.
But the goats on the left.
And the goats on the left. Now hold that, get Matthew 15:24. He will set the sheep on the right hand and the goats on the left. What did he say out of his own mouth? Matthew 15:24.
Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So he's not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. He said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So now, you're going to put the sheep on the right hand, the Israelites on the right hand, and the goats, all them ones that's following the way of this world, be it Edomanized, you're going to put them on the left. 2/3 of our people going to be over there too, because they wicked as ever. They bus going to be right over there, right with them, because they joined to them. They Gentiles, they Gentiles, they Gentiles. Read on. Matthew, go back to Matthew 25.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 32. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats.
Right, he's going to separate all the nations. There's a shepherd divided the sheep from the goats. Read.
And he shall set the sheep on his right hand.
He's going to set the sheep on his right hand. Read.
But the goats on the left.
And the goats on the left. All them that's the goats. Now who the goats? Y'all know who the goats are? Daniel's 8:21. This is who these goats are. Because it's a spiritual thing too. They're going to be, that's why y'all hear me say Edomanites. This is why I keep saying that. Because he's going to put the sheep on the right hand, the children of Israel, who he came for. He just said out of his own mouth, he was only sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. But put the goats on the left hand. Because you know, these people are following the way of this Western society, man. Point blank. They Gentiles. Our people Gentiles. Even though they're Israelites, they Gentiles. They just like this. Read.
Daniel chapter 8, verse 21.
Who this goat?
And the rough goat is the king of Grecia.
Yeah, the rough goat is the king of Grecia. Represent Alexander the Greek, man. Go back to Matthew 25. So we put them right over there, because who's the super out of earth? Esau? They're the goats. Shoot. And you know the rough goat is the Edomites. So we put them right over there with the super out of earth. On the left side. Come on. Read.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 33. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left.
Yeah, all them that's been Edomanized, all them that's following the way of the world, we're going to put them on the left hand. That's why we got a kingdom promise to us. That's why hopefully the Most High we'll be on the right side, following this truth, man, enduring to the end, and not giving in to this world. Read.
Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my Father.
He will say, Come, ye blessed of my Father. Read.
Inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world.
He will say, this kingdom that we can already go into has been promised from the foundation of the world. But what did Adam and Eve do? They messed up. So that's what we went through. All we went through, we have been through, you know, only about going to be about a couple weeks for the Most High. You know, 2 weeks, you know what I mean, for the Most High. I mean, you know, that's the way it's going to be before we meet him. You know, 13,000 years, we're going to be dealing with a Mashiach Yahweh 1,000 years, but 14,000 years, we're going to be with the Most High, which will be his what? The 14,000 years will be the Most High's what?
Is fourth day?
How could be the fourth day? It's 14,000 years.
30,000.
It's going to be his second Sabbath. The seventh day he rested. Kind? The 7,000 year he rested. The 14,000 year he's going to rest again. That's when we're going to have peace on earth. Everything going to be in order. We took Mashiach Yahweh 1,000 years to get everything ready for the Most High. Then the Most High going to be all in all from that point on. You understand? Because if people believe in the Most High, then they got to tell you, I'm sharing something with you that they got to deal with. He rested on the seventh day, 7,000 year. 14,000 year did he rest? Since the earth was supposed to be millions of years old. That's his Sabbath that he took. We got the 7th-day Sabbath, right? This Sabbath was the 7th day, which is 7,000 years. A day to the Most High is 1,000 years. Okay? Get that in 2 Peter 3 and 8. So you understand? So they got to acknowledge, okay, what did he do in the 21st thousand year? Which is the next 7,000 years, the 28,000 years, the 35,000 year. If this world is so old, how did they just cancel the Most High out? Read that.
2 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing.
Don't be ignorant. Don't be not knowing of this one thing. Read.
That one day is with the Most High as 1,000 years.
So when you look at the first day, the second day, the third day, the fourth day, the fifth day, the sixth day, the seventh day, these are 1,000 years that he's dealing with. I'm going to break that down for you. It's in the Apocrypha how it breaks down to, 12 parts. And the 13th part is where we dealing with now. Whatever time the Most High decide to bring it forth, you know what I mean? The 13,000th year, I might say. Read.
And 1,000 years as one day.
1,000 years, one day. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. So now, go back to verse 35, Matthew the 25th chapter. Everybody see that? Okay. Verse 35.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 35. For I was an hunger, and you gave me meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. Naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Most High, Hamashiach Yahushai, when saw we thee and hungered?
When we saw you hungry, read.
And fed thee.
And gave you something to eat. When did we see you hungry and gave you something to eat, read?
Or thirsty, and gave thee drink.
And thirsty and gave you something to drink, read.
When saw we thee a stranger, and took thee in, or naked, and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison, and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren.
So let you know, these examples, man. What we just went into as far as the laws, because they say you've done it to the least of them, my brethren, read.
Ye have done it unto
So
me.
you've done it unto him. You've done to the least of the brethren, you're doing it unto him. Read.
Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand.
So he's going to say this to the ones that's Edomites. Read.
Depart from me, ye cursed.
Say, depart from me, ye cursed, because they're going to be still cursed. Because didn't he say going to bless us? And if we say going to bless us, we help the poor man, he's going to bless us, right? So now he's saying, okay, these people are still going to be in the curse. Even if it's Israelites, they're going to still be in the curse. Because they are following what the Most High say. He said, you do this, I'm going to bless you. You don't do it, I'm going to curse you. So we do what he said, do, he's going to bless us. You don't do it, he's going to curse. That's why he said, depart from me, ye cursed. Because they're not following what he said. Oh, you got free will. They've been taught you got free will to do whatever you want to do. This, he said, he commanded us to do this, or order. His commandments, read.
Into everlasting fire.
Into everlasting fire, read.
Prepare for the devil and his angels.
Yeah, the devil and his angels. The devil got angels. The devil got people right here on this earth, man. The devil got children. The devil got children right here on the earth. Y'all probably passed some up when y'all was coming here. Get 1 John 3 and 10. You know, come on. But hold that. We're going back there, but hold that. They're going to be cast into everlasting fire. Read this.
1 John chapter 3, verse 10.
Right.
In this the children of the Most High are manifest.
And this the children of the Most High are manifest. Read.
And the children of the devil.
And the children of who?
The devil.
So the devil got children too. And the children of the devil. Read.
Whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of the Most High.
Whoever don't follow the commandments of the Most High, being justified in your faith to the Mashiach Yahushua, going to the Most High on our behalf, whoever do not righteousness is not of the Most High. Read.
Neither he that loveth not his brother.
Neither what?
He that loveth not his brother.
So neither he that loveth not his brother. You are the child of the devil. Read.
For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning.
From when?
From the beginning.
From when?
From the beginning.
Last I seen it said, Genesis 1 and 1 says, in the beginning. Didn't it? Don't it? Yeah. You heard this message from the beginning, what?
That we should love one another.
That we should love one another. Read.
Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one.
See? Cain's spirit was of that wicked one. Allow Satan to get in. Read.
And slew his brother.
Slew his brother, read.
And wherefore slew he him?
Why he slew him? Right? Why he kill Abel? Read.
Because his own works were evil.
His own works were evil. Read.
And his brother's righteous.
What did Abel do? He sacrificed a lamb, and the fat thereof, he gave it up to the Most High. And fire came down and consumed it. For what? A sacrifice. All Cain had to do was say, Abel, let me have a lamb. Give me a lamb. You know? But he hated his brother because Abel was righteous. He was wicked. That's why somebody wicked can't deal with somebody righteous. Pretty soon it's gonna deviate. You can't be with each other. Yes.
So he was prideful not to ask brother because he hated him.
Not to ask, man. You know, the book of Joshua says, you know, what happened during that time, you know, but Most High didn't give us, give it to us. So I mean, it's like, it's just about envy, man. Because we can't look at how somebody's doing or whatever they're doing, man, and envy them. Now, you're not going to the kingdom, man. All of us, because you're doing something, man, that's great, that they're maybe not be able to. You know what I mean? We all are in this body of a Mashiach Yahushai able to do something that's beneficial for the body of a Mashiach Yahushai. You got your work, you got your work, everybody had their work, everybody had their own work that they got to do within the truth to make it. We need it. If I'm the eye, this right eye, then the right eye is taken. We need another eye. We need the nose, the mouth, the ears. We need everything. The hands, you know what I mean? The feet. We need everything. The thigh, you know what I mean? Everything we need on the body. So we all are part of this body. We all have certain things we gotta, but you can't really be looking at no one like that. You can't look at things like that. We gotta look at each other for the best we can do to make each other feel like we're worthy. Because man, once you close the book, you ain't worthy, man. In this world have you, feeling real bad. That's why we gotta look at what the Most High is telling us, how we gotta deal with each other, for each other. Even the ones that's not here, even the ones we meet out there, it's like, man, maybe they have opportunity. In that last hour, we don't know. We can't make that judgment. They might be wicked today. Next week, they'll be like, man, wow, it just touched me, man. Like when I was up in Oakland, man. This dude was like, he was like, well, you want some money? I said, we don't want money. So I got a gun. And what you gonna do with it? The death is in the hand of the Most High. He was like real raunchy. He was like, like he wanted to do something. That dude went down the street, man. I don't know what hit him. He came back apologizing. I'm sorry, brother. You don't know what the Most High did to him. But he was just as humble. But he was all arrogant and, prideful. I mean, he was just like, to the point where he said, I'm packing. I got a gun. Just because any of y'all think y'all gonna do anything or whatever. It was all in my face, man. I'm like, and what? But he went down the street and came back all home. You don't know. But if I went off on him, just went where he was like evil for evil, could have been something out of it. You know what I mean? I just told him, look, I'm gonna keep reading the Bible. Keep reading. Heck, whatever you talking about, man. Because it don't matter. Because he could have been I could have went here and said, you the child of the devil. Could have dealt with him like that. He pulled it out, start power. But it's been our time. Whoever he'd have got, been their time. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying as far as how you deal with our people, because you do have the children of the devil, and our people are the children of the devil. Straight up. Don't get it twisted. Get St. John 8:44. See, our people are the children of the devil. Some people can't handle it. That's why they get offline, whatever, but the truth is the truth. You know what I mean? You don't know what the Most High is going to do. But I know this much. I know who I am, and I know who I represent. Look what our big brother, Mashiach Yahushai said.
St. John chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father, the devil.
What did he say?
Ye are of your father, the devil.
Talking to Israel, read.
And the lust of your father ye will do.
Yeah, you're going to do the lust of your father, read.
He was a murderer from the beginning.
The first murder, Cain was the first murder. We just read about him, read.
And abode not in the truth.
Abode not in the truth, read.
Because there is no truth in him.
Because there's no truth in him, man, read.
When he speaketh a lie.
When he speaketh a lie, read.
He speaketh of his own.
He speaketh of his own, read.
For he is a liar.
He's a liar, read.
And the father of it.
And the father of lies, man. Read.
And because I tell you the truth.
Because I tell you the truth, read.
You believe me not.
You don't believe it. But you're going to believe. Because you're going to make sure you believe. Go back to Matthew, 25th chapter. You're going to make sure everybody believes. Trust me. All the macho going to be broken down to humility. He going to break them down. That's why we have to be humble. And we got to look at our people sick. Our people are really sick. They sick. So when you see somebody sick, we got to say, okay, well, how do we conquer this spirit in love? So that they can see that we really care about our people, so nobody else say, well, y'all don't really care about your people. You know, the ultimate. You know, we done been, you know, persecuted for this truth, man. Gotta take some, then you can give some. All kind of spit on, all kind of hit, you know, oil throws, or throw stuff thrown, because you vulnerable. You standing out there, we out there, somebody throwing something from across the street. Boom! All kind of madness, man. Every time you step on the street, you got some kind of persecution that's been already set up for you, man. You know, they plotted it, and here they come with it, and you don't know where it's at. That's why we gotta pray, man. Tell the Most High to send them angels to protect us, because we still here, you know what I mean? Because you're vulnerable. You're vulnerable. Understand this, man. Don't get it twisted. They killed most of everybody we read about. We read about the apostles, they killed them. They put them to death. They put Mashiach Yahushua to death. Don't get it twisted. This is the real deal, man. So that's why we got to be in the spirit to be able to deal with how he said we got to do. Because we know that the 2/3, man, the Most High gonna deal with them. We just got to be, you know, like you said, you know, blessed and don't curse. Go back to Matthew 25th chapter. Verse 40.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren.
So the least of these our brethren, because I mean, you look at our people, man, they sick. So he said, when you done it to the least of his brethren, who are who?
Israelites.
Israelites, because he come out of the tribe of Judah. Hebrews 7:14. Read.
Ye have done it unto me.
He said, you've done it unto him. Go ahead.
Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand.
He'll say also to them on the left hand, these Edomized ones. Read.
Depart from me.
Say, depart from me, what?
Ye cursed.
Curse, they curse, man. Read.
Into everlasting fire.
That's the judgment for them. They go into everlasting fire, read.
Prepared for the devil and his angels.
They're the children of the devil. This already prepared for them, read.
For I was in the hunger, and ye gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me not in. Naked, and ye clothed me not. Sick, and in prison, and ye visited me not. Then shall they also answer him, saying, Most Hamashiach Yahushua, when saw we thee in hunger?
Yeah, when we saw you hungry, read.
Or athirst?
Or thirsty, you thirsty. When saw we you thirsty? You was thirsty, read.
Or a stranger?
Or a stranger. When we saw you a stranger, read.
Or naked?
Or naked, didn't have any clothes, read.
Or sick?
Or when we saw you sick, come on.
Or in prison?
Come on.
And did not minister unto thee? Then shall he answer them, saying, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye did it not to one of the least of these, ye did it not to me.
When he said, did he gonna answer him, saying, truly, if you didn't do this to one of the least of the children of Israel, you ain't do it unto him. What's the judgment?
And these shall go away into everlasting
They
punishment.
were going away into everlasting punishment, read.
But the righteous into life eternal.
But the righteous to life eternal, man. That's pretty clear to me. All you got to do is help your people. You got to be there to help. Luke, the 3rd chapter, the 11th verse. This is what he said. Yeah. Luke 3 and 11.
Luke chapter 3, verse 11. He answered and said unto them, He that hath 2 coats, let him impart to him that hath none.
Hear that? Read it again.
He answered and said unto them, He that hath 2 coats, let him impart to him that hath none.
Yeah. You have 2 coats, he said, give to him that have none. Read.
And he that had meat, let him do likewise.
Them that have food, man. Give food. You know, this is what he's telling us, man. Look at, go to Romans the 15th chapter. Start at verse 24.
Romans chapter 15, verse 24. Whensoever I take my journey into Spain, I will come to you, for I trust to see you in my journey.
So Paul is going to Spain. He says he trusts to see his brothers in his journey, read.
And to be brought on my way thitherward by you, if first I be somewhat filled with their company.
Right. Be able to be around you. Come on.
But now I go unto Jerusalem to minister unto the saints.
He said he's going to Jerusalem to minister unto the saints, who are the children of Israel. That's in Jerusalem, read.
For it had pleased them of Macedonia and Achaia to make a certain contribution for the poor saints which are at Jerusalem.
Read that again. Because, you know, people act like you ain't supposed to be giving, man. But read this again. Verse 26.
For it had pleased them of Macedonia and Achaia to make a certain contribution for the poor saints which are at Jerusalem.
So, the people, the Israelites in Macedonia and Achaia, they made contributions to help the poor Israelites, which are called the saints, that were in Jerusalem. To give a collection for those that were poor in Jerusalem. For the people. Read.
It hath pleased them verily, and their debtors they are. For if the Gentiles have been made partakers of their spiritual things,